My name is Terrence Williams, and welcome to Inside the Takeover.
I mean, as a staff, I think we knew that this team could be the best because they've been a part of this program since 7th and 8th grade, so they understand what the culture is all about. And then the other piece is just the talent. Like, we knew that we were 2.5 deep at each position, to where, you know, there was no real drop off when we went to the bench or vice versa. Where we had guys that was coming off the bench was really starter capable, you know. So we just knew that all the pieces was there. It was just about making it all come together.
Push,
hey, one and done, we run it. One and done, we run it.
Go, defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
With that success, that impact I have becomes more important because now I know what to do to get that success that we started having. Because coming in, I really didn't know what I was going to be able to do, like job-wise, because, you know, coming in, you can't just like score, you can't just do one thing, you have to be versatile. So with that success, I learned more of my role, which is coming off the bench and being a productive scorer and versatility.
This 2018 EYBL season, I feel like we have a special group and one of the best groups I've played with, and we all come together. And even though last year our 16U came up short in the Final Four, and last year our 17U lost in the championship, just me being a leader, my second year on EYBL this year, I feel like I bring a lot to the table. And just seeing how our guys were down bad when we lost in the championship, I just don't want that to happen again. So this year, just bringing that leadership, compassion for the game, and I feel like bringing our guys together and playing hard each and every day in practice translates over to the game. And I feel like we have a big statement to make, and we can make a run to the championship and win it.
I will attribute my growth as a player to definitely the summers of just hard work and grind. Each summer, I improve every year because I work more and more. You know, the grind has truly propelled me to get where I am today. And, you know, each summer has kept getting better and better for me.
People put a lot of emphasis on, you know, the beginning of the season. You know, I've never been a coach, a person that focuses on the beginning because, you know, the beginning is not the finished product. You know, the ultimate goal is to be number one, you know, when the season ends. And for me, it's always been, if we're not that, it wasn't as successful as successful of a season as it could be. Like, I don't feel like when you finish number 2 and number 3 that you really maximize who you could have been. If you accomplish and you put the work in like you're supposed to.
Hey, great job, man. Great job. Hey, when we come back, when we get back in the gym, you got 3-4 weeks off. You get back in the gym, you got to refocus. All right, this is just the first half of it. We got to. The ultimate goal is to win it all. Other than that, man, this Coach B last weekend.
Oh,
you know,
Hey, make sure look. Don't be satisfied with 16-0, man.
Can't be. You know.
Yeah, I talked about winning Peach Jam. That's ahead of us. Obviously, we got the team to do it. It's up to us to do it.
Takeover on 3. Family on 6. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
only difference I really did as a coach, different than what I would do in the past, was I did more mental stuff, just trying to keep them engaged and not go off to the individual piece of the game. You know, because you have people tell them, hey, if you play on this team, you can get 25 points or you can get 15 rebounds. My ultimate goal was to make sure that everybody recognized that if we won, that everybody would win and everybody would get what they were looking for.
Takeover. 4, 5, 6.
I think the biggest thing with this, having a group from 16s and having them transition to 17s for Keith, is the hunger and the passion that those guys play with and play for. They always play for each other, no matter what age group they were with or no matter what the score was. Those kids always played for each other, and I knew them carrying that on to 17s would get them further than people anticipated. Last year, 16s, we went undefeated up until Peach Jam, and we lost in the Final Four. And those kids had, you know, of the 11 kids on the team, I bet you 8, 9 of them cried after that game. And they took that passion into Vegas and went on to win the Fab 48. But I knew going into 17U, they had some unfinished business that they wanted to take care of.
So what made me decide to wear all white was, man, we the year we won it, I think in the semifinal game I did it, and it was just more so just, you know, bringing that back, you know, like just more so I would say a superstition, like, hey, let me see if I can do what I did before to make it all happen, bring it all back to fruition.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
For our organization, like, and at the end of every huddle, it's 1, 2, 3, takeover, 4, 5, 6 family, and we truly mean that, you know. And I think what makes this organization special is how the parents buy in. You know, you have to buy in as a parent to have your kid be successful, and I think that we've been fortunate enough to have some really good parents that brought into the Takeover way. It isn't the perfect way. We've lost some parents and kids in the past, but you know, the ones that stand by, understand what we're trying to achieve, and support us 100%.
You know, going into that first loss, man, it wasn't, for me, I don't think there was a big concern. You know, I think we needed it. You know, I wish we would have got it earlier, you know, in the regular season, but I knew at some point we needed that in order to complete the task. I don't think there was a nervousness. I think it was more so everybody became more focused and refocused. You know, you go a whole month of June without practicing and, you know, not seeing each other, so it takes time to kind of get back to where you were. So we started off with some rust, and it's not to discredit who they were as a team. They played a great game, but I just think we needed something to wake us up and refocus us and get us going the right way.
And I've been saying this since we went back to practice. We're definitely off center. There's no defense and buts about it. The last thing is, you came here and you're living on what happened in April and May. I've said it over and over and over again. If you played them again, would you beat them? Yeah, you'll beat them. I'm not worried about it. But you don't play them again. That's what y'all not understanding. People only have to beat you one game here. Now we put the pressure on us because if we lose one more, we out.
take what we do. Let's get this one. Come on, man. 1, 3, take 8, 1, 6, family. Live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go, man.
Director of the program and knowing what sacrifices were made by everyone, it's coaches, players, parents, and and then to accomplish the ultimate goal of winning it, and it just shows that everything pays off, and that if you're willing to sacrifice anything, you can be successful in anything that you choose to be successful in. Yeah, you know who your toughest opponents are going to be, and I've always all year I always told our kids that no one could beat us. We only beat ourselves if we lose games.
Way to handle your business.
All right, that's better. Still more work. Let's go. Hey, let's eat.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
1, 2, 3,
Takeover.
4, 5, 6.
Sometimes you don't want the target on your back at the beginning of the year because the expectations become too much. But this group embraced that, and this group wanted to be number one and wanted to show everybody they could be one of the best AAU teams ever.
Last year, I feel like we were very focused last year, but there were a lot of things we could have done on the court and off the court to prepare ourselves for the game. This year, I feel like our head's there a little more. I've been talking to the team about what we need to do different since I was part of the 17s last year, me, Justin, Hunter. So we kind of got a bit bigger look into what we're walking into.
We ain't put all this work in to hand it over to somebody. Nobody can beat you. We can only beat ourselves. And that shit doesn't happen tonight.
Take 1, 3, family, 1, 6. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6.
Goal for 2018 EYBL season is to win, obviously win a Peace Jam championship and to go undefeated. To never lose. It's the last summer, so you want to do it big. Not too many people can say that they never lost. They're 17 and under summer. So, and another thing is just to improve. Like I said, learn from guys I'm playing against. You're going against McDonald's All-Americans, future one and dones, and they all are super talented. So, compete, play against them, but learn from those guys and go undefeated and do the 28 summer as big as possible.
Great job. Hey, 3 more to go. 3 more to go. 1 game at a time.
Takeover 3, family, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, my mindset, hopefully everybody's team mindset, I think we just need to take 1 game at a time. Like for last year, the 16s, we went undefeated, but that 1 game in the semifinal, we took it for granted and we lost. We didn't make it to the championship. So that's probably what happened. I don't know what happened in 17s, but that's probably what it was, just not taking that 1 game. You can't take it for granted.
I think the biggest thing for this group was not so much of what they what they did and what they didn't do. I think for this group, it was for 2 years in a row, the 7 teams making it to the Final Four and not making it, the 6 teams making it to the Final Four and not accomplishing their goal. I think the biggest thing for them was they wanted to be the first group to actually finish what they started.
But it's been 8 long, 2010. It's been 8 long years since this program won a championship like this one that we should win tomorrow. When I got on the bus, first person to text me was Josh Hart. I didn't tell him young to the ball out. Like, everybody was like, huh?
I'm Texas about to get the roll in from that number. For sure.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And we've been saying it all year long. Nobody can beat us. We can only beat ourselves. We're the best team in the country, hands down. Not the best individual, the best team. And the way that y'all sacrifice for each other, we continue to do that. It's going to show tomorrow.
Putting in the work while I'm here today. I don't wanna, but I do it anyway. I gotta make a check, cut it like a bayonet. See it straight ahead and keep it crawling, taking baby steps. I made a bet that I'll be playing in the main event. Every day I take a breath and don't know if I made a dent. Those are darker days before it's paying automatic. So this that fucking old school hungry shit before I had it. Went from seeing static to adding chromatic rapping, taking massive action, but we still record up in the attic.
I mean, I think from day one, when we first started, we knew that this was a year of opportunity.
Take the game. Don't let it be any way where somebody else can play a part in how this game goes. Take the game. Need subs, call for subs, leave it all on the floor. We work too fucking hard. We never on the floor before. We left here before. Let's take this shit home.
Hey, in the way.
So take a 1, 3, family. 1, 2, 3.
Take over.
You know, we knew we had a lot of talent. We had a lot of guys that had camaraderie and chemistry, and we knew that this was probably going to be our best team ever. But the hard part was figuring out if everybody can gel and make all that come to a reality.
The biggest thing for us in going from end of the summer last year to the end of the summer this year was we had to prepare every day in the office and outside of the office to be champions, and to have that come to a head for the whole organization was special. But the biggest thing for us was we had to not feel like it was given to us. We knew we had to go out and get it. Just the swag that the kids came into Peach Jam with. They felt like they were the best team. They felt like they were undefeated. And they didn't let the outside pressures seep into their circle. You know, those kids played for each other. They continued to play hard and be coached. And they just completed the task at the end.
I mean, I think, us winning the title was very special, not only for the coaches, but more so for the kids. Just knowing the work and the sacrifices that they put in over the time and accomplish your goal. I mean, it made it all worth the while.
The best part about being the 2018 Peach Jam champions is knowing that all the hard work that we put into it as an organization paid off for the ultimate goal that the kids and the coaches and the program wanted to achieve. I mean, for us, that's what we do this for. We want, at the end of the day, you want kids to go on to college. You want some guys who coach in the program to become college coaches. But at the end of the day, you ultimately want to be crowned the champion.
We do it the right way. We hold each other accountable. We play the game the right way, and it's not about one person. It's not just about Keith Stevens. It's not about Stanley Childs. It's about the organization as a whole, and the brotherhood and the family. That's really what it boils down to.
Hunter playing through injuries, but that's what it's about, man. Y'all play, and I've been preaching this all year about playing for each other. When you play for each other, you make sacrifices, and everybody that's down here made some type of sacrifice in order for us to accomplish this goal. And this would be something you're going to take with you forever. Like when you get to college, you're going to find yourself talking to guys about this. One of them might be on your teammate. Yo, remember we kicked your ass when we was here or whatever. But this is a special moment. You're going to have an opportunity to play on TV, and it wasn't just watched by the people in those gyms. That thing was watched nationally. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to understand. Like you did something special, and you need to value that, and you need to cherish that, and you need to always remember, like, as Marndo would say, balls to the wall in anything you're gonna do. All right, good job. Sit down.
1, 2, 3. 5, 6.